Hello, welcome to the Alone Show. I'm your host, John Mayalone. In this episode, no regulars, because reasons, as always. As for our guest, she's from Minnesota, Minneapolis, Minnesota, but currently in North Carolina. And she is, wow, that's a lot. Well, we're going to get into all of that. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Betsy Gall.
Hi, so nice to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So, how's life?
Life is actually really good right now. Thanks for asking.
Very nice. Is there anything you're currently working on at the moment or up to recently?
Well, so I wrote my first book, and that was published, oh, gee, about a year and a half ago. And I don't know if I'm going to write another book yet. I think about it, and people have asked me to, but right now I am really busy because my real job as a real estate agent, and I'm an investor, and I do a lot of remodeling and things like that, has been very busy. So I've been very blessed with that. Um, so I don't know if I'm going to write another book, but it may be in my future.
Hmm. All right then. That's understandable.
Yes.
So, besides being an author, is there any other jobs or opportunities you have done in the past, or job opportunities you haven't done yet but you want to do?
Well, I'm actually living out what I think I was made to do, which is, being a real estate agent and an investor. I really love to remodel homes, and sometimes we call them flippers, but that's really what I am doing right now, and I really love it. So um, it's been fun. It's been really, really fun, and it's a crazy market over here, so it's been busy.
Oh, cool, cool.
Mhm.
What was life for you growing up?
Oh, life for me growing up was pretty idyllic, I would say. I grew up in a suburb of Minneapolis in a very kind of quaint town called Edina. And I had a pretty all American life with two parents that are still married and together. And I am the oldest, and I have two younger brothers. And I had it was a really, really great life.
Hmm, very good. Where would you see yourself 20 years from now?
Oh my. 20 years from now, I'll be 74 years old. So I think I think hopefully I will still be working. I love to work. I don't know what I would do if I were retired, but I see myself probably married and spending time with my family, my three kids. Maybe they'll be married, and maybe I'll be a grandma by then. I don't know. I'm not in a
Hmm,
hurry for that. I can tell you that, but um, to be the grandma, but it would be fun to watch my family grow.
yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
If you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be?
Oh my, anywhere in the world. Um, well, I actually love living where I live right now in North Carolina. Um, it's beautiful, and I love the climate. We get four seasons. Minneapolis was a little chilly for me, a little cold and gray. I love the sunshine here. And where I'm at, I'm in Charlotte. So I'm about 25 miles north of the city in a beautiful area called Lake Norman. And I'm 3 hours from the mountains and 2 hours from the beach. So I kind of think I'm where I'm supposed to be and where I'm gonna stay.
Okay, that's nice.
I mean, if money was no object, I'd had a couple other houses.
Oh, okay, that's that's interesting.
Yeah.
What kind of music do you often listen to?
Oh my gosh. I am not a huge music person, but I listen to whatever's on the radio playing, and I do like country and a little Christian rock. And I was just at the Taylor Swift concert not too long ago, so I'm all over the board.
Oh, okay. Taylor Swift concert. I haven't heard one of those in a while.
Yes, that was I don't consider myself a huge Swiftie or anything, but man, she's talented. So that was fun.
Yeah, I'd say so too. Even if she's getting too much hype than she's worth, she still makes pretty good music back in the day.
She knows how to write a song. I will give her that.
Yep, absolutely. Where has been where has been the furthest you traveled to from where you were originally from?
Oh. Well, I've been oh, I had to have to look at a map, but I've been to London, I've been to Brussels, I mean, Europe is probably the farthest I've gone. I would say I've been to Paris, but I have never gone to, Australia or anything like that. I would love to, but I would say Europe.
Okay, fair enough. The furthest I have ever been to was somewhere in South America, because I have
Oh,
family there.
oh, nice.
Have you ever heard of a drink called banana friche?
No.
That's alright, I get that from a lot of people.
What is it?
So it's a banana flavored smoothie slash drink that has all the tingly sensations in the world.
Really?
Oh yes.
Okay. Sounds delicious.
Oh yes. If you were to travel back in time, what decade would you want to live in?
Oh, I would probably want to live in the 1950s.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I like their outfits.
Fair enough. They do have pretty good outfits back then.
Yes.
What movie would you watch again for the first time? What would that be?
What movie would I watch again?
Yeah, for the first time.
Um, The Prince of Tides.
Hmm. All right then.
It's an old one.
Okay, yeah, I can understand that. What has been the longest line you have ever waited in?
The longest line I've ever waited in. Well, there's a store here in North Carolina that if you don't get there right at opening, you have to wait forever. And I would say that that is like an hour and a half. I'm not real big on waiting in lines, so I don't do it unless it's really important.
Hmm. Okay, fair enough. I remember the longest line I ever waited in was to watch a show that one of my lecturers at university asked me to watch. Sadly, it was the wrong show.
No.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that would be awful.
Yeah. But luckily I managed to watch the right show in the end.
Oh, good.
Yeah. That was wild.
Well, sometimes if you liked it, it was maybe worth it, but sometimes things happen for a reason.
I guess so, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're going on a road trip, what two items do you make sure to bring with you?
Water and lip gloss.
Nice. It's all it
I,
took.
I drink a lot of water, so
Yeah, absolutely. It's essential.
yes.
What could you give a 40-minute presentation on without any preparation?
Ooh. Probably my book since I wrote it and it's my life story. I I talk a lot about that and I do speak all over the country, so I could probably do that off the cuff. I don't like to not have a little bit of notes in my back pocket, but I think I could probably pull that off.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yep.
What always makes you laugh?
Um, my dog.
Okay. Cool, cool.
She's very strange and very funny for a dog.
Yeah, I can see that. What's the weather like where you are right now?
Oh, it's beautiful. It is sunny. There's not a cloud in the sky, and it is 76 degrees.
Oh, that's nice. If
It
only
is.
that's the, yeah, if only the same could be said for me. It was just
Where?
so cloudy all day.
Oh, where are you?
I'm in Manchester,
Ooh, okay.
and the thing is, what my city's known for is rain, rain, rain every single day. Except for a couple of days in the summer, maybe more. But otherwise, rain, rain, rain. That's all it's known for.
Oh, I don't think I could do it.
Yeah. So now you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else do you do there?
Well, Manchester is known for a lot of things. Mainly the fact that there's lots of television studios and lots of media and entertainment content is made in Manchester. So like nearly half of what is of broadcasted media in the UK comes from parts of Manchester, whereas the majority of the other half comes from other major cities like London, Glasgow, Cardiff, and yeah.
Okay, interesting.
Oh
I
yes.
never, I never knew that.
Well, now you know.
I know. So you're north of London.
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, and it's a winter there. It's like coldish.
It's it's mostly cold, but it's starting to become spring now, so temperatures are getting warmer.
Okay.
If you had a song for every time you enter the room, what song would that be?
Huh. There she comes again.
Hmm. All right then. Do you enjoy eating spicy food?
Yes.
Nice. Me too.
Mm-hmm. That's an easy one. And I like a good spicy margarita too.
Ah, all right then. If you had your own late night talk show, who would you have on?
Um, I would have Oprah Winfrey on.
Ah, that's a good shout.
Yeah. She can cover a broad range of subjects. And she's
Yes,
met so many people.
she sure has.
Yes.
What recent news story have you found most interesting?
You know what? I'm going to be really honest with you. I really don't watch the news anymore. It's too depressing. And we have this whole, ridiculous political circus going on over here. So it's just a little too much. So I have not turned it on. And I find that my life is much better without the news.
Yes, good for you.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, not everything in the news is bad. But of course, it's easy to make someone mad or fuming, triggered, because it sells really very efficiently, apparently.
You're exactly right. And that's what they try to do. They try to get everybody all riled up so that they'll watch more news.
Yeah, it's
Mhm.
so sad.
Yes.
If you were if you were thinking about getting an exotic pet, what kind of companion would you like to have?
Oh, probably a cougar.
Uh, that's nice.
I don't know. Would it be nice? It might be a little scary.
Yeah, it may be scary at first, but once you get the hang of it, it'd be alright.
Maybe.
What fantasy universe would you like to live your life in?
This one?
Okay,
Yeah. I
nowhere
I don't
else?
I don't think so. I know. I think I'd like to just stay right here.
Alright then. Have you ever met anyone famous?
I have.
Who who hasn't?
I have. Yes, I have met somebody famous.
All right. Do you know them by name?
Well, they wouldn't know me by name, but yeah, I met them. I've met William H. Macy. I've met Felicity Huffman. I've met Bradley Cooper, Jennifer McCarthy. I have met, um, well, I guess it wasn't really meeting. I saw Oprah Winfrey, and let's see, oh, I'm trying to think. Um, Chris Farley, he was a great one. I have my picture with him. He was really funny. Chris Farley, that was a good one. Yeah.
Ah, that's a brilliant list of people. If you were hosting a dinner party and you could invite 5 guests who are either dead or alive, who would you invite?
mm. I I would invite Jesus. I would invite Oprah. I would invite um well, I would invite my boyfriend right now because that would be fun for both of us to have all these people at the table. I would invite Ronald Reagan and George Washington.
Oh, okay, that's very varied in variety.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Are there any other more books you're currently in the process of writing or about to be published at some point?
Not right now. I am, like I said at the beginning, I'm thinking about writing another one. It's, I don't write as a full time author. You know, like I said, I'm a real estate agent, so I am thinking about it, but not currently at this very moment.
Okay, fair enough.
Hmm.
And as you work as a real estate agent, what has been the most expensive property that you've ever sold to someone?
Oh, around $3 million. I sold one last spring for that. That's probably the most expensive house I've sold.
Wow. All right then. Uh,
Yeah.
if any property for that price where I'm from, people go mad.
Yeah. Well, you guys
That's,
have a different market over there.
yeah, the inflation is not that bad, although it is potentially about to look like that, apparently.
Right. Yes.
If your mind was an island, what would it look like?
Oh, it would be a tropical island and it would be a happy, sunny place with lots of green trees and white sand beach or maybe pink sand beach.
Hmm.
Hmm.
All right then. I'd taken it all in, because
Yeah.
shaboom. What is the most ridiculous fact that you know?
Mm. The most ridiculous fact that I know. That I am 1,277 miles away from my son right now.
Sweet.
Hmm.
Ex- What is the best way to start the morning?
Um, Meditating and praying
Fabulous.
and drinking coffee.
Ah, yes, of course. I, every time I've interviewed people from the US and Canada, apparently, they always say they start the morning with coffee, which is
Hmm.
interesting actually, because anyone else I interviewed outside of those two, that they not once have said that. So it's very interesting that it is all in one place.
Hmm. We need our coffee to get us going.
Fair enough. Would you rather be able to breathe underwater or have an agility of a cat?
Um, I think breathe underwater. Yeah, I think that that would be more cool.
Yeah, honestly, I'd say the same because this planet covers 70% of the Earth with water, so there's more place to explore.
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
Great. What's your favorite ice cream topping?
Ice cream topping?
Uh-huh.
Mm, caramel sauce.
Okay, that's cool.
Yes. I love me some caramel.
Oh yes, it really is something. Would you rather speak all languages or talk to animals?
Speak all languages.
Honestly, I'd say the same because who knows where you can go and how far you can
Right?
go. Yeah,
Yeah. Right. That would be pretty cool.
yeah, it's just a massive flex that not many people have.
Exactly.
What is the one thing you can't live without?
My kids.
That's nice.
Hmm.
How did you spend your last birthday?
How did I spend my last birthday?
Yes.
I went to dinner with my daughter and my boyfriend, and we had a very just lovely night, just the three of us. And they had a bunch of presents for me, and I talked to all my friends on the phone, but that evening was just the three of us, and it was really um, quiet and special.
Fabulous. Very
Yeah.
good.
Mhm.
If you if you'd wanted to know the complete and absolute truth to one question, what question would you ask?
Oh, who killed John Benet Ramsey?
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. That's a
You
good
know, that was a
question.
big news story over here for a lot of long, 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 long time.
Yes, and to this day it's still a big deal,
Unsolved.
so
Yeah.
understandable, really.
Yeah, just kind of curious about that.
Yes. But someday it will all come out.
Exactly.
Hmm. Would you rather never age mentally or never age physically?
Probably never age physically because I just don't think that that's fun. And I think it's just it's hard, and I know it's hard for me watching my parents get old and age, and they have their minds are kind of still in their 20s, but their bodies just can't keep up. So I feel for them.
Yes, me too.
Mm-hmm.
Would you rather be teleported 500 years into the future or 500 years into the past?
Oh, 500 years into the past.
Nice. All right then. What app can you not believe someone has not made yet?
um don't we have an app for everything? I don't think that there's anything that I need that I can't do on my phone. um I mean, we have Uber and chauffeurs that can come pick us up and drive us, and any type of food is dropped at your front door if you want. I can't really think of anything else I need. I'm not very creative in that, I guess.
Okay, understandable.
Hmm.
But of course, new problems will arise, and there's certainly going to be an app for that.
Of course.
Oh, yes. What is the most comfortable piece of clothing you own?
My Lululemon leggings.
Sweet.
Yes.
What happens in real life but rarely gets portrayed in movies?
Um, well, movies are all about action and tragedy and happy endings, and I guess it's more the mundane moments that people don't see behind the cameras that I guess we don't really see in the movies because that would probably be boring and they probably wouldn't sell a lot of movies that way.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hmm.
What statistics for your life would you most like to see?
Statistics?
Yes,
Like, what would I like to see change?
possibly, yeah.
Okay. Well, like I write about in my book, we lose a doctor a day to suicide. I would like to see that change. I would like to see that number go to zero. I think that's sad, and it's a it's a hard fact to grasp.
Yeah, indeed. And what what can people do to prevent suicide from happening?
Well, it's a very complex, a very complex way to die. But when depression hits, it needs to be treated as a medical illness, and it's not something that people can just snap out of. They need to get treatment and seek therapy and medication if that's what their doctor suggests. So, untreated depression can obviously end in suicide, and usually there are a lot of factors that lead up to it. So it's quite complex. But the best advice I can get is to, seek help and know that you're not alone and that, as time goes on, things will get better.
Yes, indeed.
Mhm.
What natural landmark would you like to see someday?
Um, well, I've never been to like the Grand Canyon, so that's on my list. I've I would like to go. Um, I'd like to see all the seven wonders of the world.
Hmm, nice. That'd be pretty cool.
It would be.
If you were chosen to be a colonist for a new habitable planet, would you take the offer?
No.
Okay, fair enough. Any reason why? Or you just don't
It
feel
just
like it?
sounds like a lot of work, and I kind of don't like the unknown.
Yeah, that's a good point. Can't argue with that. And that is all we have for this episode. It's great having you on, Betsy, talking about your life and ways to prevent suicide. That is very important, and discussed on many other things. It's been great.
Well, I appreciate you having me. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good day.
And until next time, stay tuned for more.